Hi Aries. So this is a general message for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, whatever you came for, okay? Your moon is how you think. Your rising is how you present yourself to the world. Venus represents love. Jupiter would be good luck, fortune, growth and expansion. Mars would be action, okay? So taking action. And you're ruled by Mars. So, I mean, who knows? I have Aries and Mars, so... Anyways, that's neither here nor there. All of my messages are timeless. However, they are general, so they're not going to resonate with everybody. If this message does not resonate, feel free to check one of the other signs that I mentioned before, or check the playlist that I have for Aries. There may be a message for you in one of my other Aries videos, okay? Because they are timeless. With that being said, let's see which deck has the highest energy as far as the message goes for you, Aries. I want to see which one has the most energy in it for you to get the most accurate message. There is something there. And a slight tingle. So this one's absolutely not it. Let's try these ones now. There is something there. And something there, okay? No. It's a process of elimination. Let's see this one. There's a slight something. That's the highest energy. All right, so we're going to use both of the Rider-Waite decks. One is the traditional and one is the after tarot. We'll clarify with the after and start with the traditional, okay? First, let's get your spirit animal. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Can you please get the spirit animal for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars? That is the spirit animal for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Also, I need to start saying this more. If you're a cross watcher and this is your storyline or this is your situation and the characters are just out of place, this is energy. So feel free to put the characters where they go if it's your message. If it's not your message, don't force it. Check one of the other videos, whether it's your other sign, your own sign, or just another Aries video from the playlist, okay? Spirit animal for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, please. Spirit animal for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or Mars. I feel like it's gonna be fiery. Spirit animal for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or Mars, please. Or it's probably gonna be an ethereal creature. Ooh. Spirit animal for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. That's too many. There's a lot of cards that want to come out at once. And I've been seeing a lot of comments that are like, if the card comes out, keep it. That's not how my energy works, you guys. I have to use discernment. And I always consult with my guides and my higher self to see if a card belongs or if it doesn't. Does it stay or does it not stay? Does it belong in this situation or not? Okay. I will tell you what it is, like when something comes out. So the swan stuck to my finger, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? You can have that somewhere in your chart, or you can be dealing with somebody like this, or you could just be in your feelings right now, Aries. Somebody might be in their feelings or going through a transformation, living in their higher chakras. I'm not being guided to keep it, so I'm not, but I did show you the card. I did give you the signs, okay? Spirit animal for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. The camel wanted to come out, which would be your energy. If I can't get one with the next shuffle, then I'll go ahead and shuffle, split the deck, and pull. Oh, Well, the fox wanted to come out, but it didn't quite come out. So, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, can we please get the spirit animal for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars. Got my hands to pull the correct card for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars, please. Bottom of the deck is the Crow. Come on, what is it? The Firefly. So air energy, all right? Somebody's coming into enlightenment about self, or you're lighting the way for other people. You're being a light for other people. Some of you are on full display. I feel like something that you've said recently has made you somebody like one to watch. Some of you may be in communications, or there's just been like a recent vocalization on your end, Aries, that has illuminated something to other people in your environment, or to one person in particular. But I feel like it's a large group of people. Like a lot of people are watching you. Maybe somebody who's on social media, very popular on social media, or beginning to get popular on social media. Yeah, because the Crow even here, and that's also air energy, but he's sitting on top of the world. So I feel like there's definitely some of you are definitely, you're growing an online presence, or you're just one to watch. Let's just see what the message is. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, can we please get the message for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars? What is the message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars? Make sure my Labradorite doesn't move around too much. Can we please get the message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars? You guys are the only ones that I think I've said Mars for. 10 of Wands. Okay, so something is burdening you, or has burdened you in the past. I feel like you're in a resting period, or you're ready to take a break, because you're trying to get clear about whether or not you want to drop the wands, whether or not you want to drop the burdens and move forward, or what to do even should you drop the burden. I do feel like you are ready to walk away from something, though, like you're looking forward to a bright future somewhere else. Is this in regards to work, a project, or a person, though? More messages for Aries. Let's just keep going. Let's just see. More messages for Aries, please. Something is burdening you. Okay. Ace of Swords, clarity. Okay, so, and that's air energy too. I think maybe you've vocalized something very clearly. Like maybe you've decided that the place that you currently are, whether it's work, whether it's a relationship, whether it's friends, whether it's a project, you've vocalized, or you've gotten clear that something does not work. Something is too heavy to carry. Something isn't even yours to carry. And you're ready for a new beginning somewhere else. Your passion is somewhere else. You're ready to jump in on things that are actually going to resonate with your soul. Some of you aren't quite clear, but you're getting clear. Okay, there's a lot of different options, or you're trying to figure out which way is the best way to jump into the project, the relationship, something. I feel like some of you guys have gotten clear about who the love of your life is, whether or not you want to get married, whether or not you want to have kids. Like you're just getting clear about a lot of things in your life. And maybe you vocalize this to somebody or some people, a boss even, like at work, co-workers, friends. You vocalize something about something being too heavy, or you've come to the realization that this is not where you belong, and you want to now pursue the person, the place, the job, the project that does resonate with you on a soul level. But I think you're trying to figure out what's the best way to even insert yourself into this project, into this passion, into this this person's life. Like, what's the best route? How do I get a good running start? You know what? I kind of want to clarify this 10 of Wands because there's so much that comes with that. Let's just see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, can we please get clarification on the 10 of Wands for Aries? clarify the Ten of Wands for the collective sign of Aries, please. What's this Ten of Wands for? Why is this Ten of Wands here for Aries? Well, damn. Okay, so Five of Wands with the Four of Cups. All right. So yeah, I feel like there's been either like conflict in your place of work, conflict with a partner, conflict somewhere. And I feel like right now you've one, taken a break or want to take a break. And two, it's like whatever they have to give you, you no longer want anything to do with it because it's been too much of a burden. And you've gotten clear about this. You've gotten clear that either it's not worth it, it's too heavy to carry. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. It's stolen your joy even. Okay, the Tower is underneath that, okay? Whew. So the Tower would talk about bringing things down to the foundation and restructuring because there's something faulty about the foundation. All right. The Seven of Swords is somebody who's trying to get away with something, or somebody who thought they were going to get away with something, but they walk straight into a trap. Okay. So using your intuition and trying to figure, but it also talks about strategy, right? Somebody could be thinking about an exit strategy. How do I leave the job? How do I leave the person? How do I leave the friendship circle? How do I leave the habits even? There's something that you want to leave. All right. Because it's not solid. It's not as solid as you thought that it was. Underneath the Tower would be the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be a boss. This is somebody who's no BS. All right. They're very observant, but they're also very nurturing. But they just don't take no shit though. So I don't know if you were dealing with another fire sign or what. Judgment is underneath that, followed by the Magician. So there's been a judgment call. The universe has called for this tower to come crumbling down because the foundation was faulty. And now you have the clarity, the knowledge, the wisdom, the intuition to start anew, to manifest what you really want. But that requires you getting rid of some things that just don't work for you anymore. That requires you dropping the wands. That requires you using your sword, your clarity, and your intuition to go after the thing that you really want, to go after the thing that really resonates with you. More messages for Aries, please. Yep. So some of you guys are trying to decide if you want to close the cycle or not because the Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Swords comes out with the Hanged Man. So yeah, the Hanged Man will be Piscean energy. The Queen of Swords is air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But she's somebody who uses all of the facts. What does she know? What has she observed? What does she need to get rid of? Okay, she's pointing right at the Hanged Man. Okay, so somebody's been stagnant too long. Somebody's been thinking about a decision or trying to come to a conclusion for too long. With the Ace of Swords here, it's like you've gotten the clarity. So what's taking you so long to make the move? Why are you still hanging out when you've gotten the clarity? Because you're trying to be strategic. I understand somebody is trying to be strategic, but it's like at this point, you just need to make a move. You've gotten all the enlightenment that you're going to get. So it's now time to use one of the tools or part of your intuition, something in the knowledge that you've obtained. There's something in the knowledge that you have obtained that you already got the answer for, like something that you can use to get you out of the Hanged Man position. Probably the sword. Cut yourself down. Use the clarity that you got to move forward instead of hanging out there because you're not getting anywhere. It's kind of like a waste of time. All right, make the decision. There's a cycle that needs to be closed. There's a cycle that is closing, whether you want it to or not. It's like you're stuck in the Hanged Man position trying to make this decision. And you have Two Swords. I feel like you have more than enough clarity to move you forward. There's a lot of swords here, a lot of air energy. Even the Firefly suggests that you've been enlightened, or somebody has said something to you that has enlightened you, or you've said something to somebody that has enlightened you or that has enlightened them. All right. But you are being watched. I will say that there is. So maybe that's why the strategy is there. Maybe that's why you're being strategic. You don't want to make a wrong move. Okay. The moon is also here. Piscean or Cancer energy talks about, talks about secrets. All right. It talks about reflection, even like taking time to reflect. talks about dreams. Underneath that is the Two of Cups, soulmate energy. I think some of you have come to realize that you're either in a relationship right now that is not with the person that you need to be with, or that you are at a job where you don't belong. There's something that doesn't resonate with you on a soul level, and I think you've gotten clear about what it is that you actually do want, who it is that you actually do want, what you want to do even, all right? Because underneath that is the Empress. All right, so this will be the divine feminine. This is also Taurus or Libra energy. The Empress would be all of the queens rolled into one, somebody who has it all. All right, this could be your energy, Aries, but I feel like you've gotten clear about who is your divine counterpart. Underneath that is the Aquarius card, which talks about healing. So maybe you feel like you have to heal before you can approach this divine counterpart, and maybe you do. But the first step would be to cut yourself down from this position, because you have to make a move, or you're going to continue to burden yourself. You're going to continue to feel like you're somewhere that you don't belong, or like you're wasting your time. Like days are just passing you by. I feel like somebody is somewhere where they feel like days are just passing them by. More messages for Aries, please. I feel like I'm shouting at you guys. I really don't want that to be what's happening. All right. Yeah, see, somebody knows the Chariot has arrived. Somebody knows that it's time to make a move. This is also Cancerian energy, but somebody knows that that you have done the reflecting. Somebody has been in the Hanged Man position so long, right? Remember these two cards? Somebody's been hanging out for so long, and the Chariot is here to take you away. All right, this is a universal blessing. This is literally the universe is giving you the okay to make a move, to move forward, and somebody is still stuck because you keep thinking about something over and over again instead of just making the first move. For some of you, it can be that you worry about your finances. Like, if you leave a job, how are you gonna, like, are you stable enough to leave, or do you need to keep working here? Let's see, what can we do with these? Do you need to keep working somewhere, stacking your money to save? Okay. Even though you know there's not much that they can offer you right now. There's not anything that they can offer you as far as like a higher position that's going to be fulfilling to you. Same with the partnership. It's like you put all this work in here, but it's not necessarily like where you want to be. They can't offer you anything that you want. Okay, you can be dealing with an Aquarius because the star energy is there with the Devil. So there can be some toxic energy that may have taken place in the relationship, at the workplace even. And you just need to heal. Like, you feel like you can heal it, or like you can start brand new there, but you're unsure. You're unsure if you can have a rebirth where you're at as far as the relationship or the job. But I feel like somebody doesn't want to move because there's so much that has gone into this person, this place, or this thing, and you don't want to just give up. Like, it's causing you to go crazy. Oh wait, wrong card. It's causing you to go crazy. Somebody is really stuck in their head about this. Okay, I'm gonna clarify it with the After Tarot, just for shits and giggles. Let's just see what is holding you back. Let's clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman for Aries, please. What's holding Aries back? What's this Hangman here for? Clarify the Hangman for Aries, please. Clarify the Hangman for Aries, please. Clarify the Hangman for Aries, please. Okay, so maybe I don't need to clarify the Hangman. The Eight of Swords. Okay, so clarify the Eight of Swords for Aries, please. Heard that loud and clear. Thank you. Eight of Wands. So somebody's scared to send a message. Somebody's scared to send out a resume. Somebody's scared to put somebody down as a referral even. I don't know why I got that, but it's like if somebody's trying to leave a job, somebody is nervous about applying to other jobs, because if they ask for a referral or a reference or something to your other job, they're going to call your boss. If it's about a relationship, there's somebody that you want to send a message to that you're feeling you're too in your head about it, but you've got the green light to go ahead and contact them. You've got the green light to even tell the person that you're with right now that this is not where you want to be. This doesn't work. You've got the green light to communicate. The Eight of Wands is fast communication. Though there's a lot of stuff here that suggests that you need to take action. Okay, so this is saying that you have the green light, especially with the Chariot here, because it clarifies the Eight of Swords. There's something that you want to say. You've got the green light to say it. Whether it's to your boss, whether it's to a partner, whether it's to a friend, whoever it's to, you have the green light. Try to get out of your head about it. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups with the Hierophant. Okay, so this could definitely involve a marriage. I feel like somebody's pouring into themselves. Somebody's doing what's best for them, or you want to do what's best for you. But you are definitely committed to either a job, like a project, a job, a person, a marriage, a household, something. You're committed to something. And so it's like, I need to take care of what I want, but I have obligations, which is what's giving you a little bit of pause. Okay. Well then, what's the final message for Aries? Thank you. Page of Cups. Okay, so if you have something that you want to say, maybe start off small. Maybe start off with a small gesture. Start off with a if you need to tell your boss something, start off very small. Like, this will help you move forward out of this state of mind of overthinking something. If there's somebody that you want to contact, just start off with a hi, how are you? It can be a very small nugget of communication with somebody. It does not have to be a grandiose gesture like I'm so in love with you, or blowing up at the job like F this job, I don't have to deal with this. It can be something very small. Go to the job, go to your boss, go to whoever and say, even check around, like, is there any room for growth here? Like, is there a position opening up? If it's about friends, maybe just spark a conversation with them, a small conversation to get the ball rolling. Same with the love interest. If there's somebody that you're interested in, a simple hello, an email, just something small to see how somebody's doing. Or a DM. Somebody wants to DM somebody and let them know that they liked a video that they posted, or a picture that they posted, or something. Okay, you can take very small steps right now. Just take a step. All right, keep this in mind. This visual is the highlight for me. It's time to come down from the hangman position. You don't have to watch from the shadows. All right, you know what you want. It's time for you to take action, especially if you have Aries and Mars. I kind of want to clarify this Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups, please, for Aries. Clarify the Page of Cups for Aries, please. Clarify the Page of Cups for Aries, please. What is this small nugget that needs to be said? Thank you. Okay, so Queen of Cups with the Seven of Wands. Somebody is fearful. Okay, somebody's fearful that if they approach somebody who is in this status, right? Because the page is not the same as the King or the Knight even. The page is somebody who's like a novice with their words, with their emotions, or somebody who has like a very small gesture to offer. And I think you feel like you have to offer the Queen of Cups like another job, another person, or something more than just a nugget. All right, because somebody is on defense, or you feel like somebody's on defense. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are on defense. I think you feel like somebody is like gonna be defensive or have their guard up towards you, and so you don't want to approach them with the wrong message. The Knight of Swords came out at the last minute. More air energy. So this is a lot of mental. There's a lot of swords in this spread. Mental and communication. There's something holding you back from saying what's on your mind. But I think that it's just, instead of taking this approach, because the Knight of Swords is somebody who is like, it's like word vomit. They don't think about what they're going to say before they say it. They just rush right in. All right. And I think with the Page of Cups here, the Page of Cups can literally just do at least it's cups, right? It's emotions. There has to be some emotions behind it if you're approaching somebody. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Queen of Cups. So if there's somebody that you are wanting to approach that you know they would appreciate emotions being on display, and you're trying to, like, you're in the hangman position because you're not sure how to approach them. Maybe somebody's afraid that they're going to say the wrong thing, right, with word vomit here, or you're afraid that they're going to say something wrong to you. But if you just say something small, at least it's the same suit. At least it's in a way that they understand, okay? And if you notice this fish in this cup, the Queen of Cups here, it's like, I feel like the Queen of Cups is waiting to hear from you. This person that you're afraid, or that you're in the hangman position, like, you may not be afraid to contact them, but you're taking your sweet time to do it because you want to do it right. I feel like they've been waiting to hear from you, and I almost feel like they're getting ready to put a lid on it. Like, it's taken too long. They are losing hope even. Okay, this can definitely be about a job. Like, somebody reached out to you in the past about wanting you to come work for them, and maybe you feel like the offer is closed. I feel like they're still waiting. They're still waiting to hear from you, or the door is still open, but they're getting ready to put the lid on it, or even hire somebody else for that position. Same if it's a relationship. If there's somebody that you feel like you are supposed to be with and you haven't reached out to this person, I feel like they've waited for you to reach out to them, but they're getting to the point now where it's like all hope is lost. They are no longer waiting. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. So both of you guys, again, I feel like you've been waiting and they've been waiting. There's been like a back and forth. Somebody's ready to give up. Somebody's giving up hope. All right. But I do feel like that there is divine help, or somebody is trying to keep hope alive for you going to the job, or for you contacting somebody. All right. So just take the steps, Aries. Just reach out to that person. They're waiting to hear from you. Whether it's a love interest, a friend, like, because the Page of Cups can be an apology. There's somebody that is either that wants to reach out to you, or you want to reach out to them. Whether it's about an apology, or whether it's about love, whether it's about a job. Okay. There is somebody that's been waiting, but I feel like they are getting ready to just give up. Like, they feel like giving up hope. They feel like there's no hope left. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated in some form or another. I do feel like it got a little all over the place towards the end. But if it resonated, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. I will talk to you lovely people in the next one. There's going to be a contest soon, and be on the lookout for it. Bye, guys.